Make our way into the late innings. They may never want this game to end. I take it back. Their team's winning. They want this game to end. 5-2 Puerto Rico. With a 4-run third, another run in the fifth. The Dominican Republic has had lots of chances here tonight. Diego Castillo stays in the game. Will face the bottom part of the order after pitching a scoreless 6th inning. Incredible defensive inning for Puerto Rico to keep this a 5-2 ball game. Christian Vasquez was homered tonight. Takes strike one.
Well located sinker right there.
Fouled out of play.
Talk about the Dominican team. 2 for 8 with runners in scoring position. 7 left on base.
And some of that is just pure bad luck. We just saw it in the last half inning. Those were excellent at bats with runners in scoring position. 1-2. Get through this half inning, and Soto and Rodriguez and Machado are 2 up in the bottom half. Fly ball center field. Rodriguez 1 away.
Well, look, I think if you're the Dominican team, you go back into that dugout and you can say we're a walk and a hit away from a big inning. Right, you just got to continue. That's the only way you're going to get out of this. Is by taking it 1 at bat at a time and saying to yourself, "Hey, a walk and a hit, 2 hits and a bloop." All of a sudden, you got to rally. All you can do is control what you can control, get good pitches to hit, and pass the baton.
Machine, line drive, first pitch swinging. Rodriguez 2 down. Hit it hard.
See it with a smirk right there. Good piece of hitting.
The Dominican team also has some moves to make late. If they need to maneuver a little bit, they've got talent on the bench. They have Willie Adames and Teoscar Hernandez and the World Series MVP Jeremy Pena, among others. 2 of them. Part of the experience of this tournament, these guys love being together, playing together.
Veterans to rookies. I know the friendship a lot of people have here with, the GM, Nelson Cruz. A lot of these guys work out together in the offseason, not just the Dominicans, but the Puerto Ricans as well.
2-0 to Martin Maldonado. And Nelson Cruz he's an active player on the roster. He's available if they need him, but he's also the general manager of this team.
Got a base hit yesterday.
Maybe next time around he'll be the field manager. Maybe. That one hit him. Castillo came in and hit Maldonado. That's a big mistake with 2 outs and nobody on. Now you got to face Lindor.
Take a look here at this slider. It's a little cement slider. Just doesn't fade down. Maldonado does such a good job just keeping that elbow in there. That's why you wear that guard.
And I don't believe that Lindor is going to face Castillo. So he's making the call. Camilo Del Valle, who's got some of the greatest stuff in the game. He'll face Lindor when we come back to Miami to score. The young, hard-throwing, late-inning reliever for the Giants.
Oh, a lot of slider cutter usage for Camilo. It is explosive. Some of the most explosive stuff we're about to see in this tournament. Camilo Del Valle has it.
Castillo out, responsible for Maldonado, who got hit by a pitch is over at first base. Lindor has been the star of the night for Puerto Rico. And they've had a few others, but Lindor's been in the middle of everything, offensively, defensively.
When is he not?
That's supposed to happen with your best player.
Yeah.
He's their guy.
Your leader, your captain, your MVP.
He's having a great week. But he's got to wrestle with a guy who's got stuff unlike almost anybody else. It's not to say he can't beat it, but Camilo Doval, that cutter, sometimes you'll see 104 out of his cutter.
Yep.
Sometimes.
He's got a sinker as well. I mean, there's a cutter, sinker, slider. That's kind of what he likes to go with. But in a tough situation, it's that cutter, slider.
First pitch, 100 miles an hour, strike one. And that's just kind of like, I'm getting started.
You saw a movement on that sinker right there. A lot of the knock on him was, hey, tends to get wild on times, but so far in this tournament, he's been lights out.
Lindor was on it, timed it, fouled it back. 0-2.
Talk about how explosive it is. His fastballs reach 104 miles an hour. And doors in a hole.
The 0-2. 101, but not close.
Lindor's seen 3 of them already. Got to be careful with a hitter like this, as we can see that Camilo 2 seasons.
It's not always the strikeouts. This guy gets as many ground balls and broken bats as just about anybody. Strike 3 call. Top of the order coming up, and that means that guy. Puerto Rico has not gotten him out yet tonight. It'll be Juan Soto. We go to the 7th inning. All right, here we go. The big hitters lining up now for the Dominican Republic. This game getting late. Jorge Lopez, outstanding late inning reliever. First for the Orioles last year, then traded to the Twins. Big hard-throwing right-hander comes on for Puerto Rico, leading 5-2, but he's got his hands full. Soto, Julio Rodriguez, Manny Machado. And I'm not saying this is the last best chance for the Dominican Republic. It's not. It's only the 7th inning. But Edwin Diaz is looming over the presence of this game.
Oh, yeah.
His presence is being felt. I guarantee you that.
And they know it in both dugouts.
Soto, who's walked twice and hit a monstrous home run. Takes a breaking ball just a little bit high. Ball 1.
The tough thing about Lopez is he was a starter converted into a closer, meaning he's got really good feel of all his pitches. And most of the time you get a closer, it's a 2-pitch guy. Not this guy. This guy's got plus stuff with all his pitches.
That one called a strike.
The beauty of being a starter to a closer, you can just air it out. It's 1 inning. That's why I think he's been so dominant. He's got a really good changeup, a really good cutter, a good curveball we saw there, but his fastball is as good as anybody's fastball in the game.
Change up there. Soto smiling at him.
It's a good one. That fastball can reach up to 98 miles an hour, but he's got so many weapons. He can go back foot slider, go back to the changeup, could freeze him in.
Might go back to it. The 1-2. Soto, strike 3 called. Huge first out, the first time they've retired him tonight.
Boy, that was a dandy right there. Back-to-back changeups. Perfectly executed. Check out the turn on this. Ay, Dios mío.
One very big out. And now Rodriguez. Strike 1 at 96. One for 3 with the 1 hit. A big misplay in the outfield, but another couple great defensive plays. Swings through the high breaking ball 0-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he throws him a right-on-right changeup here. After a curveball or a breaking ball like that, it's very tough to really react to that changeup. He's thrown some good ones. Just like a little waist pitch.
The 0-2. Laid off the hard slider. Strike 3 called, and he got a very friendly call there. 2 down.
That's Maldonado at his best right there, right? Look how he frames this pitch, how he uses the mitt to go back to home plate. He gets around that slider, makes it look like a strike. It's clearly a ball.
Yeah, that's a big spot for a pitch that far outside of the strike zone to get called.
Talk about how valuable Maldonado is, though. You know, with the umpire doesn't have the little square.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's easy, but
it's not easy.
Here's Machado. Why not go back out there?
Yeah, if you're Maldonado, you've exposed it, right? Since the first inning. With Guccione, he's been all over him. So you see Manny right there talking to Maldonado and just staring at him like Maldonado's talking right now to Guccione. He's telling me, hey, don't look at me like that. You know that that's a ball.
Machado 0 for 3 tonight, including a double play. That might be the big play of the game. You got to give Alexis Diaz credit for finding a way when all heck was breaking loose to get that ground ball. That's a strike at 97.
That is absolutely painted.
Two. Oh, he tried to get that pitch again. That was the one. Almost exactly the one that got called against Rodriguez.
Yeah, pretty much exactly the same one. Well, would he surprise him and freeze him with a two-seamer, a backdoor two-seamer, or would he stay soft with the slider?
2-2. That's a ball. Oh, boy.
I don't think it was a ball.
Real close.
But very close. Anything's in play now. Fade away from Manny.
I think Machado feels like Lopez is trying to quick pitch him.
Situations like this, though, slider.
3-2. Machado, a pop up. We'll see. First base side and out of play. He's asking where
The previous pitch, huh?
the other pitch had been called a ball. Yeah, get out of here. Did it work? Yeah, it worked. There's not much wind with the roof closed. So we get another 3-2 pitch here. What a battle. Machado, foul. Very deep, but foul.
I think he just bought himself a slider. Threw him a changeup right there.
Eighth pitch of the at bat coming up right here. 3-2. Machado, broken bat, cut off in front of Lindor, and Rivera throws him out. What an inning for Jorge.